Oh, it was great to be outside today. It was obviously the first time this spring we were able to get outside, and the guys, the D linemen were happy because they didn't have to wear their knee braces, so they were really excited for the opportunity to get outside and get out of the pads.
What have you seen from your unit? What do you like about your unit so far through spring?
I think it all starts like up front, like with our guys. It's like we're building relationships right now, and I like where we're at. But mostly it's just like being together, having physical mentality, and then really where you can see where the buy-ins at is like on our sharks and score. Like we're like when we go and do a field goal block, these guys get together and they're running to the ball. It's that mentality of like, although right now this is for the kickers, we're putting in what we need to do, showing the intensity, the intent that we're going to be out there and do our part and get ready mentally.
What is it that makes Josh? What's his potential? What gives him such a high ceiling?
Oh, well, it's just everything about him in terms of like, one, he's a good person. So Josh is like, anytime you're around him, he's a big teddy bear. But like, once you get on the field in a live football situation, he gets really, really like, he goes from nice Josh to mean Josh. And I call him ski mask Josh. He wears a ski mask, and like, you should see him out here when we're out doing field goal block. I mean, sharks and score. Like he's always down there talking trash once he gets down there. Unfortunately, you guys on the sideline, you can't hear it, but Josh, he's a long, athletic guy, and I think he's going to be very good for us.
What have you liked about Tim Grant Randall?
Tim Grant Randall, just his leadership and his experience. Like, once again, like he's one of those guys who like we all talk about in our room. It's like, hey, like be a role model for the young guys. Like it's like one thing in college football is guys don't understand. Like when you're an older guy, younger guys are looking at you, and like him and Shamel Davis do a great job. And then for him, it's just like he's been through three different programs now, Blinn, Eastern Michigan, and here, and he's been through multiple position coaches. And like the one thing I like about him, he's buying in. He's not talking about my coach taught me this, my coach taught me that. He's just, hey, this is what we're doing. So like once again, like I'm excited for him.
How would you describe the D line's cohesiveness with the rest of the team?
Oh, I think it starts from the top. So I think we're all like, I think we all gel well. And for me, my whole philosophy for my group is like, I want us to be the leaders of the team. And that's not just like vocally, but like spiritually as well. So like, I try my best to bring a spirit, like bring some type of energy. And I think they feel it off, I feel they feel that off me, I feel it off of them. Then they take it out the room, and everyone, for the most part, when they get around the D line, they're like, usually get around the D line and they're like running these strong men. But like our guys, they're all goofy, but once they get in the field, they have a different mentality. So like I encourage them to be the spirit, the soul, and the body of the team. So I think the whole team, for the most part, likes the D line.
I know it's hard to see with only a couple of practices and some of them non-contact, but what's the competition like with the D line and the O line?
Oh, it's great. It's great. So it's hilarious. Like every phase, like from one-on-ones to team to I get booed every team meeting when I walk in. Like I walk through the wrong door, the O line boos me, they boos the D line, and like once again, like on our scores and sharks, like you should hear them. Like they're down there messing with each other and talking to each other, and just like those guys are competitive, and like the O line knows. I like to tell O linemen I'm the second position coach. I'm the secondary O line coach, and so I got a number of love for those guys, and they got love in return, and it's a nice competitive atmosphere.
How do you like working with Coach Gillick and Coach Seliskar?
Oh, how I like working with him?
Yeah.
So, Coach Gillick previously, he was actually, I worked with him for 3 years at UNH, and he was DC there, and I was a D-line coach there. So, it was very familiar. So, for me, it was like picking up where we left off. And Coach Salazar, that's my guy. We're two MAC guys. He came from Western Michigan, and like somewhere in his career, we had crossover the same people. So, for the most part, everyone on the staff, there's some type of connection between someone and someone else who like we're able to start a baseline of communications. But Coach Salazar is the funniest guy on the staff, hands down.
Being at the MAC before, what do you see about this group that can help them win in the MAC in the future?
That's a loaded question, just because like I don't know what other people brought back. And so, like, in a MAC, there's so much turnover. If a team does successful, you lose so many players, and then they probably bring in the new players. I don't keep up with anyone else's rosters. So, like, I know based on what I had before, I think we should be somewhere relatively good. I'm not saying great. I don't know what other teams are going to have. So, like, to answer that question, I would have to get out into MAC play. And then when we get to about week 4 of MAC play and I got to see everyone else's D lines and everyone else play, I can give you a better answer on that.